What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Touchdowns to Home Runs. Today we're going to talk some more college football, Florida Gators football, and their leading QB, a guy named Kyle Trask, is the favorite for the Heisman right now. I just want to talk about what's going to happen for the rest of the season for him, and if I think that he will end up winning the Heisman. We'll get to that later, but guys, especially if you're a Florida Gators fan, listen up, because I have something huge that I'm about to drop. Today's Black Friday. And since Gator fans have been supporting this channel so well and everything, I decided to do something nice for you guys. And I went out and created a whole whack of Florida Gators merch for my store. I created a whole new Gator head logo. So I'm going to put that up on the screen. Guys, I worked so hard on this logo to try to make it look as best as possible. And I think it looks really good. And I think that it will be something that will set you apart in Gainesville. If you walk around Gainesville with this logo on your sweater or shirt or whatever, it looks amazing. It's different. It's just a whole new Gator look, and I love it. I have shirts on it that say, "We want Bama for the upcoming SEC championship game." I got shirts that say, "The East is ours" for them winning the SEC this year, and I got shirts and hoodies with just the logo on it. So definitely get those right now. The shirts are only $15. Hoodies are $30. It's Black Friday. Christmas is coming up, and if you want something unique as a Florida Gators fan, or you want to get a Florida Gators fan that you know something for Christmas or whatever it is, or you just want to get one for yourself right now because the season's coming to an end, it's time to get whatever merch you can to support your team. And then also basketball season's coming up. Guys, do me a favor if you want to support me on this channel, and because I put a lot of time and effort into this, if you guys could do me the favor and get some of those, and you guys would look amazing in it. Definitely let me know if you get some. Send me pictures and everything, because I'd love to see it. I have a couple people who've already bought the Kyle for Heisman shirt. So since we're talking about Kyle Trask for Heisman in this video, also check that shirt out. But now let's get into Kyle Trask and what he's been able to do this year for the Florida Gators. I said it all preseason and everything. I think Kyle Trask is going to make a big jump. I really like where Kyle Trask is at as a quarterback from what I saw last season. And I picked Florida to win the East this year. I had Florida and Alabama going to the SEC championship, and that looks like what's going to happen as long as Florida beats Kentucky this weekend and Alabama beats Auburn. Both of them are going to play in Atlanta on December 19th, I'm pretty sure. That is going to be a very exciting game. Florida's definitely pushing for a playoff spot. Alabama's trying to secure that #1 spot in the college football playoff. Lots to go on in that game, and a very, very exciting game nonetheless when that comes up. But right now, not only is Alabama and Florida fighting for the SEC, they're also kind of fighting for the Heisman right now. I'd say and I think Vegas has the odds too, that Kyle Trask and Mac Jones are the two Heisman favorites right now. Obviously, Kyle Trask has a slight edge in this one, but Mac Jones is still right up there. He's still having an amazing season. Mac Jones is an amazing quarterback. Obviously, he has tons of weapons on that offense. Even though that Jalen Waddle went out, he still has Najee. He still has Devontae Smith. He still has John Mechie, guys like that. That team is absolutely stacked over there in Alabama. But Kyle Trask has tons and tons of weapons too. Kyle Pitts, the best tight end in college football, no question about it. Sadly, he got injured in that Georgia game. He's been out for a while now. I think concussion protocol. You got Kadarius Toney. You got Grimes. You got a ton of other guys on that team. Pearson, the running back, got tons of talent around you in Florida, and he's really taken advantage of that this season. So far, he has 2,554 total yards thrown, 31 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, and a 93.6 QBR. That is the third best in all of college football. He leads the whole college football in touchdowns, 31 touchdowns. He's breaking Joe Burrow numbers from last year, and we all thought that Joe Burrow had like the greatest season ever last year because he was unbelievable. Kyle Trask is going to fall short of those numbers because of the shortened season and everything. But if it was a regular season, Kyle Trask is on pace right now to beat all those records and everything that Joe Burrow had recently set. So it's just mind-blowing. The SEC has turned from a defensive conference all the way into an offensive conference. No question about it. This Florida offense is amazing, led by Kyle Trask. The games that they have coming up, Florida still has 3 games left. What is Kyle Trask going to be able to do to secure this Heisman, in my opinion? Because who does Alabama play? Alabama has Auburn this weekend. They go and play Arkansas the weekend after. And then I don't think they play another game because the LSU game did get canceled. But LSU's playing Florida that week. So Alabama can't find a makeup date because obviously they're going to be playing in the SEC Championship on the 19th, so they can't play a makeup game on that day too. So I'm pretty sure that game's just getting canceled. So that's a game that Mac Jones is going to miss out on. It's kind of like the whole Trevor Lawrence thing because he missed 2 games due to COVID. That's going to really hurt him in his Heisman race. This one game for Mac Jones is really going to hurt him. So Florida has 3 games for Trask to put up even more numbers. And this guy's been throwing up like 4 or 5 touchdowns a game. Like, if the ceiling is, if he's able to put up 4 touchdowns in the next 3 games, what is that? 12 plus 31? That's 43 touchdowns in the season after how many games? That's 10 games, 43 touchdowns. That is very, very good in my opinion. What is that? That's like 4.3 touchdowns a game. That is just insane numbers. Obviously, 4 is a bit high, but Kyle Trask has shown all year that he could do it. And he's going up Kentucky defense. They aren't that good this year. Tennessee has been up and down all season. That game is in Tennessee, so it's going to be a bit harder. And then LSU. LSU's defense has been very shaky this year because, like, they come off of last year having one of the better defenses in the SEC. Lose a ton of guys to the NFL, and those young guys just haven't been able to figure it out. So Trask will have the opportunity to put up those numbers. Who knows? He might throw for 5 in one game, 3 the next, or something like that. In my opinion, for him to throw 12 touchdowns in the next 3 games, I think that's completely possible just with how he's been playing the whole season. Like, goodness sake, he's been throwing, I think he put up 5 against Arkansas or something like that. Like, you just look at the scores in all of these games for Florida. 51 points, 38 points, 38 points, 41 points, 44, 63, 38. I don't even think, I'm a Gamecocks fan. I got the jersey back there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I don't think we've put up, what's the most we put up all season? I think it was like 41 or something like that. We put up a decent number against Ole Miss, but since then, like, that's the only game that we've been able to put up points. If my team was able to put up, the worst game they had was against Vanderbilt, and they put up 38 points in that game. I wish that's just unbelievable to think about. So the next 3 games, Trask has tons of opportunity to be able to go out and put up some big numbers going on. SEC Championship comes up. Alabama's defense is probably Alabama, Georgia, Missouri maybe. I don't know if Missouri's a good bet to put up there for the best defenses in the SEC. But Alabama does have a pretty good defense compared to what you've been going up against all season. Now, granted, everyone's taken a step back on defense this year. We've seen Alabama get exposed by teams like Ole Miss, another very offensive powerhouse team. So if Florida's able to overpower them like a team like Ole Miss was, Trask is still going to put up big numbers in that game no matter who's on the other side of that ball because there's been vulnerability all over SEC defenses this year. So Trask definitely will have the opportunities to go out and win the Heisman this year. Will he? My prediction, because this is tough. I really like where Mac Jones is at. I feel like he made a huge step from last year after coming in for Tua. He lost a game to Auburn and everything. That really took a toll on him. He's come back and he's been lights out this season. I think that extra game is going to be absolutely key for Trask in winning the Heisman this year for Florida. Alabama is undefeated, but I think that Florida just has the more offensive productivity than, I think it's more of Florida's defense that caused them that loss against Texas A&M. Florida's defense has been shaky all season. There's no way around it. Trask has the better stats and everything. I really like where Trask is at. So if I had to predict right now, if I had to put money on it, and if I had to bet my life on it, or whatever, someone said, Noah, your whole life depends on this. Who are you taking for Heisman right now? I would take Kyle Trask. I've taken Kyle Trask. He's been playing the best football out of anyone in college football right now. He has the weapons around him to keep doing that. There's no doubt in my mind that I'd take Kyle Trask. Although runner-up Mac Jones, in my opinion, 100%. Since Lawrence went out due to COVID, that made him take a step back. And then after that, who else do you have in the Heisman race? Fields, he's playing very limited games because of Ohio State's whole Big Ten issue, the COVID issue. They only played 10 games. They're playing an 8-game conference schedule this year. You'll have Zach Wilson up there. Who else? Najee might be up there. Najee Harris. Other than that, I think Trask, as long as he doesn't screw himself up, he has this in the bag. So that's my video for today. I do have Kyle Trask winning the Heisman. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I appreciate it. like the video, comment down below, subscribe, and thank you for watching, and come back next time.